and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do kind of a pregnancy third trimester update slash life update because I haven't filmed like a sit down video just talking to you guys in over a month. I think my last pregnancy update I was 26 weeks and I am now 32 weeks. So that is 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. Like, that's crazy. Time has just gotten away from me. My two older kids are in school. My daughter is in first grade and my son is in kindergarten this year. So that has been something that has been keeping us really busy the past couple weeks. And then my son, the one who's in kindergarten, if you watched my last vlog, he just turned 5, so we celebrated his birthday. And then our youngest, who's not going to be our youngest for much longer, she just turned 2 this week. So we have been really busy, so I thought it would be nice to just kind of sit down and share with you guys what's been going on. I get a lot of questions all the time asking if we are moving or if we have moved or if we're going to move into a bigger place, and right now we are not. We were going back and forth on whether we were going to move. We did find a place and we thought we were going to be able to move, but the last minute the tenants that were living there decided that they were not going to move, so that basically meant that we couldn't move. So we just decided to stay put where we are, let the kids start their school year, and then we're probably just going to stay until they finish school, and then we're going to move. So we're probably not going to move till next summer, which is almost a year from now, but I know it's going to fly by. I'm not really worried about it. We are okay in the space we're in. I know it's really small for some people, but we've adjusted to it and we're comfortable with it. And even though we are bringing another baby into the house, Reagan is not in our room anymore. All of her stuff and her is in the kids' room, kind of. I'll go into that in a second. But all of her stuff is in her room, so when we do bring the baby home, he has a spot for him in here, which used to be her spot, and we will just make it work. We're planning right now to buy a house next spring slash early summer once the kids have finished school, because I don't want to do a transfer like halfway through school. That's what we were thinking about. We did only sign a 6-month lease. If we would have signed a year lease, we would have had to stay here till next August, and we don't want to do that. So we only signed a 6-month lease, so technically we only have to stay till February. Then we can pay month to month until we buy a house of our own. So that is our plan. We are just done renting, and by the time we move out of this apartment, we will have been here for 3 years, which is the longest that we've been anywhere. So we're just really looking forward to being able to buy a house of our own, to have a house of our own, and that is what we are doing. We didn't want to take a bunch of money and put it into another rental, meaning most places where we live, you have to pay first month's, last month's, and a deposit, which is all the same amount, which is what for us, what we were looking at would be about $4,000 to $5,000. We just decided instead of just basically throwing that money away, we might as well just save up for a house of our own. So we are not moving, which I'm kind of happy about in a way, because I was really not looking forward to moving, especially pregnant. The last time we moved, I was 9 months pregnant with Reagan, and that was really hard. It was in August, it was in the middle of the summer, and it was really hot, and I just wasn't looking forward to that. Since we are not moving, we did rearrange some things in our house. So we got a new bed. I think I've already talked about that. We moved the kids' rooms around. We moved the living room around, and I've been doing a lot of like decluttering. Since we don't have a room for this baby, like an actual designated nursery, I don't feel like I have to do all this nesting, but I still feel like I want to nest because it's part of pregnancy, so I've just been like getting rid of a lot of things. That being said, another question I get asked all the time is if we are going to be getting a bigger car, and we recently did get a new car. So it is a Dodge Journey. It is a 3-row, a third row. It has a third row. The kids absolutely love it. They are so excited about it. I absolutely love it. It was getting to the point where it was really, really hard for me to get Reagan, our youngest, in and out of the car seat in the car because I was bending over and I'm obviously pregnant. I am 32 weeks, so I'm pretty pregnant, and it was just getting really hard. Now it's like level with me, so all I have to do is just pick her up and like put her in. I don't have to be bending over like to buckle her in and unbuckle her, so that has been so nice. I am super happy with our car. We were going back and forth on whether we wanted a van, and I never pictured myself as a van mom. I'm not hating on people who have vans. I just never saw myself driving one, and we test drove some, we looked at them, and I couldn't settle. Like, I just couldn't do it. So we didn't end up getting a van. We went to a bunch of different dealerships and we finally found a car that we wanted. They actually had to transfer it in. They didn't have it like locally, so it took about like a week and a half to like get everything situated, but we have almost had it for a month now and I'm just obsessed. I'm so happy and I'm so thankful that we were able to get it now and not last minute, because I was just kind of telling my husband like, oh, we can hold off until right before the baby's born. But I'm glad that we ended up just going ahead and getting it, because it has made life so much easier. Like, I don't know why we didn't have a third row before, even though technically we could fit in a car that doesn't have a third row right now. It just, the kids don't fight as much. They have more space to like just be in the car, and it has been really nice because the kids get out of school at 2 different times, so we have an hour to wait between getting my son and then getting my daughter. So I can just unbuckle the kids, we can start some YouTube, and they can kind of roam around in the car and like have their own space, and it's just really nice. All of you mommies out there that are going back and forth between getting a bigger vehicle that has a third row, it is definitely 100% worth it. Even if I was not having a 4th baby right now, I still would want a bigger car like the one we got, because it just makes life easier. I did take my camera to vlog the day that we did get our car, but it took us about a week, like I said, to get it. And the day we actually got it, I brought my camera and we got there and my battery was dead. And I don't have an extra battery, which I need to like purchase one. I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't. And I didn't have a way of charging it, so I didn't get to vlog it. But it was a very fun day. Me and my husband got to go by ourselves without any of the kids, so that was really nice, because I could not imagine of being at the dealership. We were there like all day. I couldn't have imagined doing that with 3 kids. Those are the 2 main questions I get asked all the time, is about us moving and the car situation. So one of the 2 we have checked off our list, and the second we're going to be doing in the future. Like I said, the kids are back in school, which has kind of been an adjustment. That's kind of why I haven't been putting up videos lately. I have been so tired. Part of it's pregnancy, part of it's starting to get back into a routine, because I was a failure of a parent and I didn't start getting us back into a routine before school started. We just kind of jumped in feet first because we were still doing fun things up until school started. The kids were at the coast with my parents for a few days before me and Juan went over, and we took Reagan with us. Reagan didn't go with them, but we spent a day at the coast, and that was really nice to kind of get away before we had to get back into school. But now school has started, and we have already started with homework, and we need to be out of the house by 7:30 every morning. So I've been having to wake up at like 6:45 to make the kids their lunch and get them ready for school. So we've just kind of been adjusting, and by the time 8 o'clock comes at night, I am so done. I shower the kids, put them in bed. They are all in bed by 8 o'clock, and I don't know, you guys. I give props to the moms that have like a lot of kids. Like, I mean, I know I have a lot of kids compared to some people, but these moms that have 6, 8, 10 kids, because I am just exhausted with the 3, almost 4 that I have. We have kind of gotten our routine down. I'll probably be filming like a day in the life video that just kind of shows you guys how we go about our day before the baby's born, because I know once he comes, it's going to completely change again. I want to get that filmed before he comes because I only have about 6.5, 7 weeks left of this pregnancy. I am 32.5 weeks right now. But I am having this baby at 39 weeks because I'm having a C-section. So I only have about 6.5 weeks left until he's here. We still have a lot of things to do before he comes around the house. We still have to pull out all the baby stuff. We really haven't pulled out. I've pulled out his clothes, but I haven't pulled out the rock and play or my nursing pillow or anything like that. So I still need to pull all of that stuff out, and my sister is throwing us a little baby sprinkle, just kind of a little celebration, because we didn't throw the kids big birthday parties this year between school and just life being really hectic and me being pregnant. I just couldn't throw together a birthday party, 2 different birthday parties for 2 different kids this year. So Austin wants to go to Universal Studios for his birthday, so that is what we are going to do. And Reagan's still at that age where she doesn't really care yet. She doesn't really fully understand like what a birthday is. So she opened her gifts and we did her cake, but that was kind of enough for her. She's really, really shy. She's very, very outgoing, but like when the attention's on her, she's kind of like me. She just kind of pulls back in and gets really shy. So I don't really know if she would have had that much fun at a birthday party anyways. We are going to be having a little baby sprinkle. We're going to do like a champagne brunch, which I cannot have, obviously, but everyone else that will be there will obviously be able to have it because I think I will be the only pregnant person there. I don't think anybody in my like personal life is pregnant right now. I had a few people that were, but they've already had their babies. So we're just going to have a co-ed little brunch, and it's going to be super nice because hopefully the weather will have cooled down. We're going to have it when I'm about 36 weeks. So hopefully I don't go into labor by then, which I've never gone into labor early with any of my planned C-sections, so I'm not really thinking that it's going to happen this time around, but obviously you never know. But I'm really not planning on it. I'm planning on going to the date that they give me to go to the hospital and have my C-section, so I'm not really worried about it. But knowing my luck, now that I've said I'm not worried about it, I'm going to have this baby early. So we need to buckle down and get all of our baby stuff out that we have and start making room in our room for all of his things that he's going to need. This week actually, or in a week from now, like this coming week, Juan will have officially been at his his place of employment for a full year, which sometimes it seems like he's been there longer, but sometimes it seems like he just kind of started. It seems like I just found out I was pregnant, but then I'm like, no, that was 8 months ago. Like, that's just crazy how time can seem like it's going slow, but you look back and it's gone by so fast. So he has been at his place of work for a year, and I'm so happy that he changed jobs. At first it was really hard, and adjusting to his new job and his new schedule has been hard because it's kind of always changing. But I'm actually really happy that he made the decision to change jobs because it has made our life so much better and so much easier, and I'm just really happy that he did change jobs. So that is something that's coming up, his like 1 year anniversary. I think that's it for like what's been happening, but the kids are starting soccer soon. We are going to be having a baby sprinkle, like I said, and then this baby is going to be here before I know it. So I am going to film a 32-week pregnancy update, and I am going back to the doctor at 33.5, almost 34 weeks. So I will film a 34-week update, and I think after that I'll do weekly ones until this baby is here. I did get a diaper bag. I will talk more about that in my pregnancy update, but I am almost ready for this baby. Like, big purchases. We basically have everything big that we need. The only thing we need now is like a swing. I've been going back and forth on a DockATot, but I still have to do more research before I purchase one of those, but everything else that we've needed, like a car and a car seat and all of these things that we need to bring this baby home, we have. So I am going to do a better job at putting content up on my channel, because I get DMs all the time asking me where I've been because I just kind of fell off the face of the earth. And it's just honestly because I have been so busy and I am so pregnant. I know that's not really a good excuse, but sometimes when life gets in the way and you put something off, it's just really easy to keep putting it off. I wanted to get on here and just film a quick update. I don't know if it's really gonna be quick, but I wanted to film an update just so that you guys know that I am still pregnant and that I'm still alive. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up, and if you guys are new, please click the red subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video, which is probably going to be a pregnancy update, and then look for a day in the life after that. See you guys in my next video. Bye.